Alright, just a quick little question here. If tan theta equals negative 4 over 3 and theta is between pi over 2 and pi, find the value of cosine theta and sine squared theta. So, how do we go about these? The key is get yourself a right angled triangle and it's going to make your life a lot easier. So here's my right angled triangle. Tan of theta is negative 4 over 3. Well, the way I've drawn it, 4's got to be opposite, so I'll put theta up there, and this would be 4, and that would be 3, and that's a triangle where the tan of theta is 4 over 3. The little extra bit, the fact that it's negative, comes from the fact that this is in the second quadrant. So we get our best friend in maths out. Unit circle, ASTC, and I'm over in this quadrant somewhere, so I'd end up with negative 4 over 3. It's going to be going down that way somewhere and hit your tangent axis down there. Now that's a pretty wonky, scratchy drawing, but you get the idea. What we're really focused on is that in this quadrant, we're in the second quadrant, only sine is going to be positive between pi over 2 and pi. Tan and cosine will be negative. But once we've done this, find the missing side first of all. How are we going to do that? You're going to recognize this one, aren't you? Pythagorean triad, 3, 4. The hypotenuse must be 5. If for some reason you haven't paid attention in the last 3 years and you didn't recognize that as a Pythagorean triad, you can just do Pythagoras' theorem. You will at least recognize that, I hope. So, once we've done that, what's the cosine of theta? Cosine of theta is just adjacent divided by hypotenuse. So, when I do that here, it's going to be 3 over 5, but in the second quadrant, it's going to be negative of its cosine. So, you just have negative 3 over 5. The second bit, what is sine squared theta? So, sine squared theta, remember that's the same as the sine of theta all squared. It's just a more convenient way to write it. You wouldn't need to write this out in the exam. It'd be fine to just go straight to the next line. But anyway, the sine of theta is going to be opposite over hypotenuse, so 4 over 5, 4/5. It's positive because we're in the second quadrant. 4/5 squared, 16 over 25. And you're done. So the key with those ones, draw the triangle. You don't need to go ahead and do arctan and find the angle. It's possible to do that, but it's really not necessary. Drawing the triangle using your trig ratios that you know from grade 9, and then just applying the maths and your best friend in maths unit circle, you'll have no troubles. All right, happy studying. See you next time, guys.